Good morning. It is early on Tuesday. Looking forward to sprinting with you all today. Also, looking forward to the Heart Readings retreat this weekend. I'm going to be doing a few additional streams to supplement our usuals. We're going to be visiting virtually Belize this weekend. I see I have two people on. My 8-year-old son is on spring break today, this week. So we're going to do our best to minimize the interruptions, but I'll be using my first sprint to get him breakfast. Good morning, Jennifer. Good to see you. I was thinking I would like to draw a card for us this morning, especially since it's so bright and early. I just got the deck a couple months ago that Sarah likes to use, Sarah Cannon, the Light Seers Tarot. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Heather. I'm curious if anyone else draws cards, and if so, like, how do you go about selecting a card after you shuffle? Do you take the top one? I tend to spread them out and like pick one from the middle that seems to be calling to me. Oh, this is funny. Let's see. I might have to turn my. Oh, there. Let's see. It's the 8 of Pentacles, and it's showing a lady sitting at a desk, which I think is kind of funny. And let's see what our book says. Well, if I can get to the right page. 8. Mastering a skill, an expert, craftsman. The Merkai that puts you into your work. Methodical process, patience, determination, sole purpose. Wow, that sounds about right for me. I'm having to use all the determination I have to finish this book that I'm working on right now. Sarah, yes, the Lightseers deck is so beautiful. I'm so excited. I'm very, very picky with my decks. I did only Oracle decks for a long time, but I finally got into tarot this last year, and they need to be like very intuitive for me. The artwork has to be like a certain way to really speak to me, so this deck just definitely fits the bill. I'm going to try to wait 10 minutes to make sure everybody can get here. Last time I rushed through because I was super nervous and I had no idea what to talk about. So I'm going to do my best to ramble on for another 6 minutes to make sure everybody can arrive, because we have plenty of time to get 4 20-minute sprints in if we take a 10-minute intro here. Can you hear any background noise? Ooh, the fountain. Yes, it's on my wish list because it looks absolutely perfect. I'm glad to hear that you like it too and you feel the same way about decks, because I feel weird sometimes, but it takes a certain kind of style to for me to really connect with a deck. Morning, Rachel. Cooking breakfast, but trying to get into the writing headspace. Yes. I couldn't get into the writing headspace at all yesterday. And it seems to be pretty typical on Mondays. Like, I tend to work on my writing like 7 days a week. And I know eventually I'm going to have a break. But, oh, hey, JJ. JJ. They can hear the
clanking of the piece.
Yeah.
I'll try to stop that.
Okay, cool. What was I saying? Getting into the writing headspace. I think Monday should just be my admin day and like social media, because it really does like kind of refill my well to like play in Canva and just make pretty things and look up cool quotes. And so I think it gives my brain a day of rest without having to feel like I'm not getting anything done. I went and dug up a bunch of cool affirmations because I found this Canva um, template that was like just a reminder, and it had like 4 affirmations on there, and I thought that was pretty cool. Rachel says I wrote my Medium articles and did social media and newsletter stuff yesterday. Yep. I still have yet to figure out the whole newsletter thing, but I got a good tip on our newsletter ninja book club, so I'm looking forward to looking forward to checking that out and maybe actually being able to figure out the dashboard on MailerLite. Rachel says it's just not conducive to major writing. Was that Mondays? I'm curious. Everybody's on YouTube. I hope I'm working. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, Jennifer Parsons. Ellenberg is on Facebook, so I am working there. Yeah, Mondays. It's so weird because, like, I work my quote unquote day job is not a day job at all. I work at Starbucks, so I work a lot on weekends, and I feel like Mondays shouldn't have the same weight or like meaning to me because weekends aren't really a thing for me. I work most of the time on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, but there's still a vibe. I guess it's like the planetary, energy on Monday is just kind of heavy. Can't get past the idea that it's like the beginning of a new week. Which is one thing I love about the HB90 calendar is that you can get a Monday start for it, because my work schedule is scheduled from like Monday through Sunday, so it makes a lot more sense to have my calendar look that way too. All right, we're getting there, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my timer going. We have 4 20-minute sprints with 5-minute breaks to chat and see how you did. Okay, got this set on manually. Last time it like went through, which is part of the reason why we ended so early, I think. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do my banner. Try to remember to do them this time. And go. How did you do? Amelie, one day I'll be on time for your sprints. Today is not that day. There is no on time. Be here when you can be here. I know it's early for a lot of people. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello. Oh, I forgot to start my 5-minute break timer. Okay, that can go away now. 109 words for Amelie. Right, a wizard arrives precisely when she intends to. That's right. Oh, right, Candale. Hi, Alexandra. Love from Germany. Just wanted to say hi and wish y'all all the words. I love it when people pop in just to say hi. I try to do that when I can't quite join the sprints. This is such a great supportive group that Sarah Cannon has created through Heart Breathings. I've never been in such a wonderful supportive group. Got busy checking out the nano boards here now. I never could get into the nano boards after they changed the format. Sarah Elliott got 647 words. Yay! Love it. I made cooked breakfast for my son, which I'm usually here's the cereal in the bowl kind of person. But I got this mini egg pan because my daughter kept wanting to make eggs for herself, and so now it's like, oh, okay, I'll make you some eggs. I don't know how that will go on school days, but for days off, it seems pretty fun. I got that granite stone, like one that they like melt plastic and candy in and it doesn't stick. It works great. I want to get a whole set, but they're very, very expensive. Mildred says, me neither, mostly updating and seeing if there was anything new. I pretended like I was going to do camp like I do every time. Like I'm a religious participant in November Nano. Like I usually win, but I've been actively participating most years for like 17 years. But for camp, I'm always like the best of intentions, but I don't quite get there. So it's happening again. But I love the energy of support regardless of what's happening with me. Rebecca, no word counts today. Feedback reading for a friend. Very good, very good. I just got added to a writing circle, which I'm hoping will work out. It's all women who write, moms, in fact, who write steamy contemporary. Well, not all contemporary, but I guess steamy fiction seems like we have historical, paranormal, and all bundled up into one. Rachel asks, does Heart Breathings have a group doing camp? I signed up to track myself, but I don't know much about it. Well, I mean, Sarah made some videos and she's doing camp, and I think there was a couple threads where like, hey, who's doing camp? But I don't think there's a group on like the Nano site or any sort of organization to the people who are actually doing it. Amelie, I always participate in camp, but never won. November, I usually have a chance of getting to 50K. It's kind of ironic because there's so much going on in November in America. And I always manage to push through. And then these camps seems like, well, there's not as much going on, but I can never quite get into it. I was hoping with Heart Breathings, people there to support that it would be better, but the problem is that I had to finish editing and like writing some additional scenes for an old novel, which I it's just taking a lot longer than I thought. So it's not like I'm not writing, it's just my camp goal is I'm not making any progress on that. I suppose if I get done with my other book by like the end of this week, then I'll still have 2 weeks to try to knock out some words for camp. All right, we have 5 seconds left in our break. We'll start another 20-minute sprint.
What the heck was that?
After our next sprint, I'll share the other live streams that you can enjoy today.
Wow.
And no, I said and happy writing. Good luck. How did you do? I did some planning and got my Scrivener document open and read back over the scene I was working on. Rachel, my Camp Cole is revising actually in November. I'll write. I wonder, I'd be interested to know how you're tracking that. I've been tracking my own revising because I'm working from a paper copy. I track by the page, but I'd be interested to know how other people handle it. Amelie, in the end, who cares if you won Nano? The thing that really matters is that you finish eventually. That's right. I love getting carried away by the energy and excitement of Nano, though. Rachel, I got halfway through that chapter. Not bad. Very good. Very good. CB 394, 117 words. Yes. Amelie, 202 words. Good start for this morning. Jennifer did some more research. Amelie, there's a guide to convert from pages to words on the Nano website. Oh, cool. Well, I know it's like the average is 250 words per page. But if I was not working from a printed page, I'm not sure how I would count. I guess just by chapter or scene or whatever in revising. Sarah, 505 words. Love it. Jennifer, what are you researching? I had to do some really fun research the other day. I was researching drag kings and like club music because I used to go to clubs all the time, but ever since I had my son, who's 8 now, I never really got back into it after I was pregnant with him and all. Rachel, I broke it down by chapter, but for Nano, I also did a word count, and I'm going by the word count on my non-revised, how many I go through. Amelie shared a link here on non-word goals. Very nice. It looks really helpful. In hindsight, I wish I had maybe done time spent because I'm bad at tracking how much time I spend on my writing. I'm getting better because I'm at least tracking like how many sprints I do every day. But I'm not. I like to have a better idea of like how long it takes me to do stuff. So especially, I don't know if anyone else finds with revising, it's like there's really, for me, there's no standard. Like sometimes it can take me all day to do one scene because it's like that important and it needs that much work. And then other times I can finish a scene in like 1 20-minute sprint. So it feels, I don't know. I've always felt really overwhelmed by editing, and I'm starting to really enjoy it. At the same point, it's still a lot. Mildred, I go by number of hours with a word count of 1,000. Oh, that's a good idea. Or the exact count if I write a new scene. Oh, let's see. Okay, we just finished our second sprint. I got mentally thrown off because I made breakfast during that first sprint. And I did want to... Oh, and I did not start timing us. Did not time our break. But so I'll go ahead and let's see. Rachel says that is where I am on this scene. It's really intense. So this is the third version on it. So tough. Yes, like some of the scenes are like so pivotal. Uh-oh, I've got yelling in the other room. Good morning, Angela. I'm gonna mute just for a second. Okay, my son is needing help, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the next sprint, and I will see you in 20 minutes. How did you do? Whoops. Okay, forgot what I was doing here. So yeah, what I was gonna share earlier was the schedule for the rest of the day. So I flashed it up at the beginning of that sprint. Uh, we have Brandy, the unorganized writer, right after this from 10 to 12. On YouTube, we have Diane from 2 to 4 on the Heart Breathings Facebook group and on YouTube as Diane Dobson Barton. And we have Lisa from 8 to 10 p.m. on the Heart Breathings Facebook page and on YouTube as Little Forest Tones. And if you need sprints between those times, you can find a playlist at Devin Cutting on YouTube. I've got the link here if you can see that. And then tomorrow, I've got the schedule up here too. And coming up on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be the virtual retreat. We will be visiting Belize, Steve and Becky's at Ramon's Village Resort in San Pedro. Sounds wonderful. Let's see. Tara, good morning. Doesn't really, can't read that. Okay. Whoops, now I'm gone. Starting off the day with my daily admin tasks. Very good. Angela S., good morning. CB394, 159 words. Yes. Rachel Adams, I got interrupted, so not much. I too got interrupted. I told my son he was, old enough to make toast, and we don't have a toaster. We have a toaster oven. That did not go well, and now I'm feeling very guilty that he burned himself. So anyway, that's my day. I really had high hopes that I'd be able to still get a lot done, even though he's home for spring break, but I'm starting to feel like that might not be the case. I had a plan. I was like, I'm going to work for 2 hours, and then I'll take a break and like pay total attention to him and do whatever he wants. So we're trying that today. Angela D renewed her driver's license. Very nice. I guess you got to do that online. That is adulting 2.0. I love it. Axis, welcome. 6 words. Joined late. I'm only got 148 words. He'll learn, and that is the age to learn. It's fine. Thank you, Rachel. I felt like a bad mom in that moment. He cooked his own eggs, actually. It's pretty good. Oh, poor baby. Thank you. He'll be okay. I did, Angela. As long as my info hadn't changed, I could do it without leaving my house. That's awesome. I actually went to the DMV and didn't realize until I got there that I could just renew online. So I like did it in the parking lot. It was pretty cool. Of course, my picture is so freaking old. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna have to get a new one next time. Angela, you're not a bad mom. Thank you. Good morning, Anna Rodriguez. Oh gosh, it is early on the West. First morning sprint because it's early on the West and I'm often getting my family out the door at this time. Happy to be with everyone. Yes. Welcome, welcome. What are you working on? Oh, I forgot to set the break timer again, but we've got plenty of time. So we have one more sprint to go. Angela, I was very grateful because they changed it so you have to go to Lexington, which is much bigger and busier. Oh no. We're lucky. They're very lax about where we go. So there's some small towns. If we're smart and remember, there's some small towns that we can hit and not have as much wait time. I feel like there was something else I wanted to share with you guys on the break. Better late than never. Get your water, have a snack, move around. I've been moving around way too much this last 2 hours, but I'm glad to be here with you guys. I did write some words, but I forgot to calculate how many. I can't do math in my head, so I won't even try. I don't want you guys to see the smoke like coming out of my head. Save your work, make a backup. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for the reminder, Amelie. Doing it now. Angela, this is all still new for you and your son. You're both doing great. Aw, thank you. See, that's why I love this community. You can't do wrong. Everyone is so dang supportive. It's really, really appreciated. Of course, I feel like, I could, use someone to kick my butt into gear every now and then. It's still really hard for me to work on self-imposed deadlines. So you guys about ready to go? Dina, good morning. Just letting everyone know that I am hardcore adulting this morning. Paying medical bills, paying drive-through tolls, and paying off my car loan. Yes, yes, yes. I love it, I love it, I love it. Adulting. I got a toll when I was in Florida, and I don't know, it said there was a toll, and then I never saw a toll booth. So I was like, well, maybe we got off before the toll was in effect. And then we got home, and a week or two later, I got, a letter in the mail, and I was like, what the what? It was pretty weird. That was the first experience for me. Of course, struggle as I do adulting, it took me 3 or 4 weeks to get the bill paid. Angela, I can do that too. Just tell me when. Okay, you're gonna be my dominatrix. Rachel says, yay, Dina. Angela says, go, Dina, go. Tara, on hold with the doctor's office so I can change an appointment. They auto book for me. Oh no. Of course they auto booked for a time that you can't go. What else would they do? Tara also celebrating. Dina. Angela, that happened to us too in Orlando. Yeah, it was just weird. It seems like they waste so much paper and postage to send you a letter saying you have to pay a toll, but it's fine. They have great roads there. I must say, we were in St. Pete and their roads were really nice compared to what we have here in North Carolina. I'm sure a lot of that has to do with tourism as well. All right, well, it's 9:30. Everybody ready to go, go, go?
Why does it still hurt?
Oh no. He broke his finger, but he can't survive a bird. Let's see. Oh, he'll be okay. Oh, hold on. Apparently, I'm not quite ready. Selena's ready to go. Another 20 minutes on the clock. all the things, all the adulting, all the words. Good luck. How did you do? I don't have like a banner for the end. So I'll just turn that off. Rachel, got your music ready. What kind of music do you like to listen to? I like to listen to really weird things. I found these like ADHD playlists, and sometimes I listen to like heavy metal, and sometimes I listen to really fast EDM, electronic dance music. Morning, Lysandra, jumping in to get some revisions done. Yes. Dina, I'm on hold with the tolls by mail people. Your expected wait is greater than 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Amelie, 192 words. Yes. Rachel, I finished this scene and even had a rewrite for the end paragraph. That's awesome. Love it.
I finished.
I'm going to be playing Legos after this. I'm very excited. Angela, I'm cleaning up the floor so that I can run Victoria. Yeah, I need one of those. Although I don't know if I'll ever get my floor clean. It just doesn't happen. CB394 had 112 words. Yes. Tina, I'd rather just dive for change at the toll booth. Yes, I miss toll booths. Phantom Toll Booth was one of the greatest books ever. I don't think I read that one. Lysandra got a page revised. Very nice. Angela, I like a lot of music except for music that is screaming. Yeah, I there's a fine line for me between screamo and like hard rock that I like to listen to. Tara had 630 words. Very nice. Good morning, Mary. Popping in to press like and help boost your algorithm. Thank you. How sweet. I love it. Selena was reading and adding words this sprint. Got 93 new words. Excellent. Rachel, I listen to lo-fi and EDM for running sprints. And then I have a playlist of epic battle music for fight scenes. I love that. Yes. I just, some people like to listen to really slow music, and that stuff just puts me to sleep. I need something that has a little more oomph to it. I have this guy that does playlists, or like he does a podcast on Spotify. I forget what it's called right now, and he even does them in like sprints. It's really cool. I'll have to share that sometime. But I think, I don't know if he's stopping or he's just taking a really long break, but I listen to his whole playlist like all the time. Thanks, Angela S., for being here. Angela Rodriguez edited 4 pages, working on what will hopefully be my debut novel. That's so exciting. Did I say Anna? Anna. I hope I said Anna. Somebody, Angela's here. CB394. I listen to mostly classical music when I'm working, a little heavy metal, and movie soundtracks. Oh, yes. Ooh, and you know what I found out too? Is gaming soundtracks. Holy crap. I'm not really a big gamer, but like the Witcher series of games soundtrack is so good. Sarah Elliott, 675. Thanks for the sprints. Thanks for being here. Tara, just reminding everybody to give a thumbs up. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. Maybe one day I'll post something besides this on Facebook. YouTube. Angela, you're welcome. You're welcome. Amelie, listening to black metal. Ooh. Myrkur. Myrkur. I'm going to have to write that down. It might be a little too tough for me, but I'd like to try it. The woman screaming. Yes. Yes, yes. I also tried, just started listening to this really weird music. It's so wonderful. Nordic folk music, and it kind of sounds like rock, but apparently they don't want to be classified as that. And I guess it's gaining popularity because of the Vikings show. So weird, but so wonderful. CB394. The only band I don't listen to when I'm working is Bon Jovi, even though I love them. That's interesting. Rachel Adams, share that sometime, the music. I will. I'll put it on the Are you in Heart Breathings? I can put it in the Heart Breathings Facebook. Jennifer, you're welcome. Amelie, thanks for the sprint. See you Thursday. Thursday starts the retreat, so I'm going to be at a different time. I think 12 o'clock. Sarah's going to be kicking us off at 10 with 2 hours of sprints, and then I'm going to do like just a 1 hour sprint to keep us rolling between her and like the next sprinter. But I guess I should have announced all that. My brain was not really thinking about the fact that this will be my last sprint before the retreat. Rachel, gaming soundtracks are amazing. CB394, reminder, save your work. Tara, you're welcome. Rachel Adams, try the Who, and yeah, any folk metal is great. Okay, good tips. Gotta write them down because I can't remember anything. Okay, Rachel, you're in Heart Breathings. I'll share that there. Lysandra, I listen to rain and fan sounds while writing. It's so calming. And you're welcome. Rachel, thank you. Ooh, Amelie says Merker is doing Nordic folk songs now. She got a little softer after becoming a mommy. I get that. I think my music taste might have gotten a little softer after becoming a mommy, but I still like to go back to my roots. Okay, so got 2 minutes. Just wanted to say, let's see if I can find the sprint schedule for the retreat this weekend for Thursday. As I said, Sarah will be kicking us off at 10, as always. Well, that's 10 Eastern, of course. My brain. Eastern Daylight Time. That's what I talk in. And then that's from 10 to 12. And I'll be from 12 to 1. And then Lisa will be from 1 to 3. And then we have Angela from 5 to 7. And Rhiannon from 9 to 11. So that'll be a fun day. Well, thanks you all for being here and being patient with my mommy business.
Wow.
My son is meowing. Okay, perfect. Well, I will see you guys on Thursday. Thank you.
Sorry.